Hey guys, this is Christian from Linktuitive.com, and I'm coming at you here in the beautiful fjords of Norway, as you can see in the background. And in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about the 3 stages of language learning, and that they're actually the same as the 3 stages of a romantic relationship. I learned this many years ago from a good friend of mine who's also a very wise man. And he talked about these 3 stages of a relationship, of a romantic relationship. I started realizing there's a lot of overlap between these 3 romantic stages into the 3 stages of learning a language. So what are these stages? The first one is called the romantic stage. This is when we first fall in love with someone. You know, we meet them, we love everything about them. We can't just wait to get to know them better and find out more about who they are. And, you know, everything is just like roses and pink clouds and all those things. And it's like nothing can go wrong, right? And I feel like it's the same when learning a language. You know, you just started learning this language that you really wanted to learn. And I remember when I started learning Cantonese, I was just like so fired up to learn this language and so excited and trying all these different things. And it doesn't matter as much in that initial stage. You know, it matters a bit more when you kind of start getting into more the intermediate stages and especially advanced, like what exactly you do. Like you can get away with a lot more. Like you can choose a beginner's course and it like doesn't matter so much which one it is. Just pick something, because this is more like an introduction to the language, just as falling in love is really like an introduction to the relationship. So that's the first phase. Everything is easy. It's just like you're just on fire. And then the second phase is called the realistic stage. Now this is where in a relationship things start getting a little bit more like challenging. You start noticing, wait a minute, this person isn't as perfect as I thought they were. There's a lot more friction between you, and you start discovering a lot of things where you're actually different from each other. I would say in a language, this would be equivalent to around like an A2, maybe like a B1. Like you're starting to approach those lower intermediate stages, but you're not yet fully established in the language. In this stage, the realistic stage, is usually when people decide to break up the relationship and decide, you know what, it's not really working, and you decide to go your separate ways. And it's also when people stop learning a language, because it's really easy in the beginning, but now you actually realize you're not getting as quick gains in your language learning. You realize that you actually have to really commit to this language if you're going to get somewhere, if you're actually going to learn it. So now you have to fight for it more. If you decide to quit the language right now, chances are you're actually going to forget it. You know, so many multilingual people like Polyglot talks about this, that if you stop learning a language before you actually get to that established phase, probably around like a B2, then you're going to forget it. This is when you really need to just push through. You need to be okay with not seeing as quick gains and just trusting that if you stick with it, it will pay off. Which brings us to the third stage, which is a steady stage. So you've gotten past that challenging realistic stage, and now you're getting to the point where most people actually decide to get married, you know, decide to really commit to this person. And it's the same with the language. Like now, this language, if you get it to this B2 level, it's with you. It's with you for life. Like I was just talking to this friend yesterday who speaks Spanish, and she has her language to that level. So even if she doesn't speak it for months and months and months, it's still there. She doesn't really lose it. Once you get to that B2, the language is yours. It's with you for life. You're married to the language. Well, the good thing is you can actually be married to more than one language. Learning a language is such an emotional thing. It's such a like heartfelt thing, especially if you learn something out of a passion and it's not because you have to for work or whatever. The languages that I've learned, like with the Cantonese or Finnish, it's really like been a relationship with this language. Like this, it feels like this person that I'm getting to know. It's like this culture that I'm getting to know through this language. And if you really want to keep the language, you really want to commit for it to be with you for life, then get to that third stage, the steady stage. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.